Morning, it's me again, Inspirational post by Leverson. Um, just before I start talking to you guys about what I want to talk about, it isn't going to be a long one this morning because I've just got to pop out and then I've just got to then shoot over to work with the children. So as I'm talking to you, I'm just going to be tying my laces up and still letting you know about the belief in ourselves and how strong we are, and there isn't anything that we can't do. Once we put our minds to it, all we have to do is just put our best foot forward. You know, as I said before, we'll always go and strive for the best things that we need by having the people around us in our community. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be in our community. Sometimes it doesn't have to be within our family. Sometimes it can be a next door neighbour. Sometimes it can just be somebody that you've just met in the street, or it could be where you've met somebody online, but you know that sometimes you get a vibe from a person and it's a nice vibe. It's something that you can feel, something that you can resonate with, something that you can say, you know what, that person there seems very genuine. That person there is talking truth. That person there isn't talking about, well, I've just posted this on Facebook, or I've just posted this on Instagram, or I've just posted this on Snapchat. I'm not too au fait with other things that are out there at the moment, but I know that there's probably a few more out there. But the things that I've seen, um, it's all funny, jokey stuff. And I heard this morning a little bit when I was listening on the news, as you do pass into, because of all these Brexit things going on, which, to tell the truth, you know what, I'm not bothered by it, to tell the truth, because it's been going on for so long. I just don't care. I don't care, because I have to do me. I just have to do me. And nothing really truly has changed that massively. Stay, go, stay. Whatever that has changed my life, I've still got to keep doing, keep my mindset and focus on what I'm doing. I can't get distracted by listening to what they're going on about. And talking about distractions, as I just mentioned, those media sort of networks, those social networks, social media, and everybody's on it. But what they're on it for, a lot of people, I'll say the majority of the people, are just doing jokey stuff. And as I was gonna point out, because sometimes my brain works that quickly, it has sometimes play catch up, because I'm thinking of something there, and then I'll get to it, but after I've said something else, but I'll always get there. But I understand how it works for me anyhow. And yeah, I was listening to something what they're saying about social media, and they're stopping from people doing things on, posting things on YouTube, I think it is, that you can't be putting anything that's going to threaten your life or other people's life by doing things that are like, jumping in front of a car, or trying to jump over a car, and dodge it at the last minute and stuff, so, which I don't see the point of these sort of things, because it is putting, why would you want to put yourself in harm's way, and not just for a few thumbs up or a few likes, but you're not educating anybody, because then you're going to show other kids out there, smaller kids that probably haven't got the reaction time, haven't got speed, and some people are so gullible, they will copy and do it. Just sort of seeing, there was something posted, I don't know what it's called, but where you jump out of your car and you leave the door open and you let your car sort of free roll down the road, and you're dancing by the side of your car and all this sort of thing. What? What is that all about? What is that all about? What is that teaching you? What is that learning you? Are you going to earn anything from this? Are you going to get anything from this in 2 years, 3 years' time? Because everything at the moment is just so quick and throwaway. It's from one thing to the next to the next. I will stay consistent with what I'm saying about helping people. I will stay consistent throughout. I'm not coming on here to do no joke things. There might be a few jokes within what I say, but it isn't going to be anything that's, or a few laughs, or there might be a few sort of throwaway comments and stuff. There might be a little bit of sarcasm in there as well sometimes, or I might tell a joke, but I'm not very good at telling jokes. But I'll just give you something that's going to help you. I'm not going to give you something that's going to put your life in danger. I'm going to give you something that's going to infuse your life. It's going to enrich your life. It's going to do something where those people that are doing that, they're the ones that'll be saying, "Oh, you've changed." Yeah, because I'm not doing foolishness. There are times in life where you have to put away childish things, and that is childish things. Why on earth would you want to put yourself in danger? That is why yesterday I decided, I think, no, it was the day before, where I've stopped and I've come off Facebook, because I was just using it for business anyhow, just to let people know where I was and everything else. But I've just come off it completely. Where I am is where I am. I'm not posting on there at all because I'm looking at it and it's just joke things. I'll put serious things on there, and I'm not looking for likes, but I was putting things on there to socially help people. Like when I was running, I would run and there'd be a few comments about that, just to say what you can do it as well. You can get yourself out there, get yourself out of the media bubble, but look at something positive that can help you in the long run. Don't look at all this tomfoolery. Don't look at all this. You know what? People might say, you know what, oh, you're boring. Yeah, I'd rather stay boring then. I'd rather be boring and learn something and be progressive than put myself in a decline, put myself in a lower base, put myself in where, oh, have you seen this? Have you seen this? So there's a cat running up a tree, and then it drinks a cup of milk in a tree. Wow. And people are putting thousands and hundreds and millions of likes on these sort of things. I thought, you know what? I can't be caught up in this matrix. I can't be caught up in this because it's nonsensical. There are people out here that are absolutely starving. There are people out here that are trying to keep warm. There are old age pensioners that have served their time and paid their dues, and they can't even keep themselves warm in the winter, and we're going to be getting some more bad weather through. How many people are dying through this? But people would rather put thumbs up and likes for foolishness and nonsense and people trying to kill themselves, probably by doing things where putting their lives in danger, than thinking about Doris or thinking about John down the road. Not worrying about knocking on your next door neighbours if they're of an age to see if they're all right, until you get a bad smell, and then the police turn up, kick down the door, and then you find out that your next door neighbour has died, because we don't know anybody anymore. We don't know our neighbours anymore. It's all about, we're all wrapped up in self. Thumbs up, self. All likes, self. But it's nothing positive. What is wrong with people just building up something of positivity, but then they'll start screaming and shouting about other people leaving a different country, trying to come into another country to do better for themselves, but they're still liking cats running up a tree. They've got themselves all skewed and all wrong, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How can we be a generation that was supposed to be the best generation ever of caring, loving people? What's going on? We don't need to do it. Let's be as clear, let's be as calm, let's be as nice, let's be as beautiful as we can, and help out other man and woman and children. This is what we have to do. So let's just think a bit more, because everything is just a distraction. And if it's a distraction, it isn't helping you at all. I've put that away, that Facebook. I've gone from it. I've started learning Spanish, because I know within a year's time I've learnt Spanish, because I says I will do it. At the beginning, one of my posts says I will learn another language, and that's the language I'm going to learn. So you too can do it. You too can do it. It isn't the hardest thing in the world, just to put things down and take a breath and go, right, is this beneficial for me? What am I learning by this? Is it helping me in the long run? Is it building me as a person? Is it building my children to show them how to grow, how to work within this society, giving them the inspiration, giving them the hope, giving them desire that anything is possible if they do the right things? But sitting around spending time strolling up, and it's not strolling up, but it's strolling because it's going up anyhow, or scrolling down and scrolling up. But you know what I meant. Scrolling up or scrolling down, just doing that and going, boom, I like that. But it's nonsense. It's nothing that's going to help you build your bank balance. It's nothing that's going to help you enrich yourself as a person. Madness. Madness. If you really think about it, it's crazy. But listen, as I said, it's going to be a short one. I'm not going to go and see. I already think I've jumped in around about 11 minutes, right? So I'm leaving a quick quote. Subscribe. We'll have the conversations as we normally do, right? Just put it in. Put in a little something that you want to talk about. Leave a little message so we can have a proper conversation. If you're going to put something on about cats running up trees and this, that, and the other, don't want to know. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Seriously, I'm not interested. If you're going to put something where it's going to make me think, it's going to get me into a state of thinking, you know what? Wow, that's something that I've learned today. I'm happy. Then I'm more than happy to go and research it. So just before this, I did my yoga, I did my workout, I did my yoga balls, I did my yoga ball, my medicine balls, I did my kettlebells. Oh, let me just grab it quickly to show you. So I'm not telling you porkies.